Hello everyone, right here I have a 2020 Mazda CX-8 2.5 SkyActiv-G 2-wheel drive Mid Plus. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. Standard for the CX-8 in Malaysia is Mazda's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the black button on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just press any of the black buttons again. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the CX-8, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. The CX-8 comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. Standard for Malaysia is a leather steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2. A 6-speed automatic transmission is the only choice available for the CX-8. This transmission features a manual shifting function controlled by the gear lever. Front and rear parking sensors along with a reverse camera are standard features across the range. The reverse camera features guidance signs, and to the top left of the camera display is a button that brings up the controls to adjust the display's brightness, contrast, tint, and color, as well as to reset the settings. Meanwhile, to the top right of the camera display is a button to activate or deactivate the parking sensors diagram. Safety features in the CX-8 include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, dynamic stability control, a traction control system, hill launch assist, emergency stop signal, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the second row seats. The Mid Plus trim adds on driver assistance features such as front smart city brake support, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert. Standard for CX-8s sold between October 2019 and June 2022 is a set of 19-inch 5 V-spoke silver alloy rims. This CX-8 uses Bridgestone Alenza 001 225 55 R19 tyres. Ventilated disc brakes are found in front while the rear gets solid disc brakes. The suspension is made up of McPherson struts up front and a multi-link setup at the back. The CX-8 is a mid-size crossover SUV that Mazda has been producing since 2017. Bearing the KG codename, the CX-8 is essentially a 3-row version of the second-generation CX-5. While the CX-5 is a smaller C-segment vehicle, the CX-8 competes in the D-segment category. It was unveiled in Japan in September 2017 and was initially introduced as a Japan-exclusive model. The CX-8 then went on sale in Australia and New Zealand during the middle of 2018, while a number of Southeast Asian countries got it in 2019. In Japan, the CX-8 is considered Mazda's flagship model as a slightly larger CX-9 is not sold there. However, some countries such as Australia and Malaysia got both the CX-8 and the CX-9. In November 2022, Mazda introduced a facelift for the CX-8. This facelift consists of new head and rear lights, a revised grille, a new front bumper, an updated rear bumper, and new interior options. In October 2023, Mazda announced that Japanese production of the CX-8 would end at the end of 2023 and will be discontinued in markets that get CX-8s that are built in Japan. However, Malaysian CX-8 production is not affected, and the Malaysian factory will continue to build, sell, and export the CX-8 until at least 2026. In Malaysia, the CX-8 first went on sale in October 2019 as a locally assembled model. While a minor product update took place in June 2022, the facelifted CX-8 is not on sale yet. Currently, there are 5 variants on sale, and they are 2.5 SkyActiv-G 2-wheel drive mid-automatic, 2.5 SkyActiv-G 2-wheel drive high automatic, 2.5 SkyActiv-G 2-wheel drive high plus automatic, 2.2 SkyActiv-D 2-wheel drive high plus automatic, and 2.5 SkyActiv-G turbo all-wheel drive high plus automatic. This CX-8 is powered by Mazda's PY-VPS, 2.5 litre, dual ovate cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features variable valve timing and direct injection. It produces 189 horsepower at 6,000 rpm and 258 Nm of torque at 4,000 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 10.7 seconds, and the top speed is 196 km per hour. With a 72-litre fuel tank, combined fuel consumption for the CX-8 2.5 SkyActiv-G 2-wheel drive automatic is 8.1 litres per 100 km. The CX-8 is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of this CX-8 include automatic auto-leveling adaptive LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, LED daytime running lights, LED front and rear fog lights, LED side indicators, LED rear lights, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, a rear spoiler, and dual exhaust pipes. Speaker, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, window lock, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do have a full automatic function in both directions. This button operates the powered rear hatch, traction control. This button activates or deactivates the vehicle's iStop automatic stop-start feature. If the feature is activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol that the car uses. Parking sensors. Pull the receiver to pop open the fuel door. CX-8 door sills. And the driver's seat in this CX-8 Mid Plus does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your two-way power lumbar support and 2-person memory function. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Triple zone automatic climate control system. These are the front controls, and there are a separate set of controls for the rear, which I'll show you later. But back to the front controls. On-off button, you can activate your rear air conditioning from right here, recirculation, front and rear defrost, 3-stage heated seats for the driver and front passenger, front passenger side temperature, air conditioning, fan speed, different modes, driver side temperature, automatic mode, and sync means if you have it turned on, the driver side will control all of the controllable options, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual controls. Storage. Right here you can activate the vehicle sport mode. And right here is the CX-8's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby say again you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake, with the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. There is a power outlet right down here. Standard for CX-8 sold between October 2019 and June 2022 is the MZD Connect touchscreen head unit. This system features a 7-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and 6 speakers. The stock sound system that this CX-8 uses is actually quite good. The display right above can be controlled two ways. When the car is stationary, you can either use the touch screen function or the set of controls down here. However, when the car is moving, the touch screen function is disabled, so you can only use the set of controls down here. The set of controls consists of the favorite button, return button, shortcut buttons for your media, home and navigation, and the knob in the middle goes up, down, left, right, scrolls to left, scrolls to right and clicks down for enter. Off to the left is the volume and power knob. We are currently in the Bluetooth audio streaming menu with the current song playing information. You have the title, artist, album, and below you can go back a song, play pause, go forward a song. You can also bring up your sound system settings, with your bass treble, fader balance, your speed volume, guidance volume, and the beep when you touch the display. Apart from sound system settings, we also have your safety settings, display settings. Right here you can turn off the display. Turn off the display and show only the clock. Automatic day-night mode, brightness, contrast, and reset back to factory settings. Right here you can adjust the clock. Vehicle settings with your wipers, locks, your turn settings, light settings. Devices, where you can connect the device via Bluetooth. You can also bring up your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay menus. And down below is the network management option. And right here, system settings with your tooltips, language, units, and all that. Right here, you can change to your desired media option, FM, AM, AHA, Stitcher, Bluetooth audio streaming, USB, and all that. You can also bring up your root menu where you can look at your various folders and whatnot. And right here you can activate your repeat, shuffle, and to go back to the main menu, hit the home button. And to the far left we have applications with your fuel economy monitor. You can go to the next display. You can reset the values and bring up the settings again. You also have your vehicle status monitor with your warning guidance and maintenance information. We were just in entertainment. Right here we have communication, where you can look at your phone book, look at your call lists, dial a number, so on and so forth. Navigation. Right here we are in the maps. Currently we can enter an address, navigate home, find places, look at your favorites, look at the history, enter coordinates. You can also bring up your navigation information, look at places nearby, change the map view, and bring up the navigation settings. Right here we have map settings, guidance settings, warning settings, and all that. And to the far right, we are in the settings menu, which we were just in a few minutes before. Central locking. This car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold them in, press this button down. Interior brightness adjustment button, light and indicator controls, cruise control, Bluetooth telephone controls, volume controls, voice control, seat track, and this info button right here control the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now, trip A, trip B. Within the two trip computers, you have the distance traveled and average fuel consumption, service indicator, your driver assistance display, range, and back to trip A. Wiper controls, and the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Cup holders, front center armrest, with storage down below. Right in here as well, you have a couple of USB-A ports. This one is to connect to the system, while this one is for charging. You have an auxiliary port as well, and right behind this cover is the SD card slot for the navigation system. Auto dimming rear view mirror, sunglass holder, front reading lights. They also double up as your interior lights. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a light. Also for the driver is a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage, And to gain access to the last row of seats, pull this lever, flip the seat back forward, then move the whole seat forward. Now that I'm in the last row of seats, I did set the middle row seats to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a tiny bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the middle row seats. As for legroom, I get about this much. And my head is actually touching the roof, so no headroom for me back here. However, legroom is actually quite alright, and you can always adjust the position of the middle row seats to suit your needs. But for the last row of seats, we have storage and a cup holder for the left side. And same goes for the right side. To get into the middle row seats, we can either use this passage right here, or just climb back out and climb back in. As for the middle row seats, you can adjust the angle of the seat back via this lever right here. And you can adjust the position of the middle row seats by the bar down here. Obviously this bar and this lever controls the right seat, while the bar on that side and the lever on that side controls the left seat. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. As mentioned earlier on, I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. For the middle row seats, it is actually quite nice and spacious and comfortable as well. And again, as mentioned earlier on, you can always adjust the position of the middle row seats to suit your needs. For the middle row seats, there are adjustable armrests for each seat. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional legroom. Rear aircon vents in the middle with the aforementioned rear climate control system. You have your fan speed, power, different modes, automatic mode, and temperature controls. Right above, for both sides at the middle row, are grip handles and hooks. You have your middle row reading / interior lights right above. And I did forget to mention this early on, but you have lights right up there as well. There are 3 ways to operate the powered rear hatch in this 2020 Mazda CX-8. Boot space in the CX-8 is 209 litres with all the rear seat backs in place. Fold the third row seat backs down and the boot space increases to 775 litres, and with all the rear seat backs folded, boot space then becomes 1727 litres. On both sides of the boot are hooks, while to the right of the boot is a power outlet. Under the false boot floor is more storage, and the red bag contains the vehicle's first aid kit. Under the actual boot floor is the vehicle's spare tyre, toolkit, and jack. The rear doors in the CX-8 do open quite wide and an almost 90-degree angle, which does aid entry into and exit from the rear seats. Adjustable headrests for all rows of seats in this car. Window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments. This lever controls the seat back, this lever controls the seat height, while this bar down here controls the seat position. Nicely sized glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2020 Mazda CX-8 2.5 SkyActiv-G 2-wheel drive Mid Plus. Thanks for watching and goodbye.